Welcome back to Path of Exile 2. We've got what we wanted. Path of Exile overlay. Something, something. They're just going to be just on the screen here. Up, down. Offers. Yeah, sure. This is going to tell us, in theory, what all these things are worth. And we got a lot of things. So let's just start looking at it. Evaluate this crossbow. It's got scores on things, plus tier, tags, roll, total. 2 level all projectiles. Yeah. It's probably something worth something. It's got hidden modifiers that aren't worth anything because they're empty. I mean, just being empty is kind of worth something, I would think. Really rare. It's got numbers and possibilities. We can search on the market for options like this. Open your current search in the market to explore the items. Just look at them. All of these are 100 potentially similar-ish things, and how much they're being tried to be sold for, how long it's been in there, months, days. DPS 199, which is not very good. Everything here is like higher level and stuff, which also something we need to consider. Although, if you're trying to get stuff and you're a lower level, maybe it's worth it. I don't know. We can sort by all the different stuff. I mean, honestly, does the DPS even matter as much? It's the additional points here, which is what really matters. It's trying to show us things that are somewhat similar, in theory. We can decide what we want to put it in here for. I mean, 1 Exalted, I guess. Let's see if anything we have here is, like, amazing. I doubt it, but we'll see. Examine this. Search for it. We're getting a lot of worse stuff here. A lot of these are going for a Regal Orb. Couple going for just 1 Exalted. Yeah. That's going to be a Regal kind of situation. Assuming any of these sell. What we really need is just one thing that's worth like 2 million orbs or something ridiculous. Search this staff. Getting some Exalted Orb worth. Oh, some more expensive ones, but these are probably actually good. We got minus 0.1 for this mana business. 5 for this. 5.4 for this. 2 empty prefixes. Alright. These are apparently sort of similar, but not really. Some going for Divine Orbs. We got some going for a Regal Orb, and some going for 500 Divine Orbs. Yes. How very information. Let's give us more of an idea of what, in theory, could be worth. So assuming these are anywhere similar. It really depends what you get on the last 2 empty prefix modifiers. If you get the things that are good, in theory this could be good. I'm just too excited about the max mana and mana generation rate, obviously. We're just assuming one of these last 2 modifiers is going to be +3 spell skill levels or something. But who is buying and who's gambling on it? Go to the market and look at it. Might be worth something. What do we want to try? We could try to sell for something. We want to try to gamble on it. It's also item level 66, which is a little low. You definitely wouldn't want to start with a lower level base to try to get all the super high level stats on it. Just probably something for like 1 exalted, honestly. This one's 68 for 20. I can't see exactly what this item is. Can we just look at here? Look at this. This is crit, cast speed, max mass, spell damage. That's just a lot better. We got 30% increased critical spell damage, 7 increased critical hit chance. This has 85% increased spell damage and lightning damage bonus and cast speed. The rest just has mana and some empty slots. Let's compare to this one. Extra cold and spell damage and mana. Yeah. We're just missing all the good ones in the empty slots there. So if we used some orbs on this, we could try to see if it would be more valuable. Like this was just like super basic, nothing crazy. What kind of orbs would we need for that? Rare, I don't think random modifier. If we spend 2 exalted orbs and it's only worth less than 1 exalted orb, it is a gamble for sure. Item crafting, I suppose. What do we get? 90% increased spell damage. Oh. The staff requires 57 strength. Look at that. And give it 1 more. Chaos damage. It's a very chaos staff, I suppose. Now let's examine this. Search for things like this. Alright. We're getting some options. Spell damage. Cold damage, we got chaos damage instead. Max mana, amp life. I mean, that's relatively similar. For 20. Lightning damage, increased spell damage, crits and stuff. Mana regeneration rate. It's not bad. The question is it not bad 20 exalted, or is it not bad for divine? This has more spell damage, and then max mana. Somehow we get 17 to max mana. This has 248. And this has 2 levels of all skills. Without level to all skills, it's definitely not going to be that good. This is all spell damage. Look at this, very similar. 90% increased spell damage. 72% increased critical chance. 40% increased spell damage bonus. Mana per kill and max mana. Ours has 17 max mana for some reason. And then chaos damage and mana regeneration rate. That's at least somewhat palatable. Again, it is level 58 though, so that probably knocks it down a bit. Like what? And then it's also assuming that anybody actually wants to buy any of these things. And using chaos spells, I guess, which aren't really a thing. What's this one? This was cold damage, max mana intelligence. I mean, trying to compare things, they're not super comparable. It's got some stuff going for it. I'm sure you could make chaos damage happen. I don't know how. Mana regeneration. That negative 0.1 for the maximum mana is just really not helping. Let's put it in for 20 exalted. I don't know. Yep. 1 exalted, 20 exalted, and worse. Let's start putting things up. Manage the shop. Here's this. Price 1 exalted orb.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Okay. Here's the staff. I don't know. Maybe 15. Seems so nice now. I'm just gonna see if anything comes through here. And this piece of junk sell for a, is it a regal orb? again. We'll look at that. Evaluate this. Yep, that's a regal orb. One regal orb, list
Is
item.
that a good price for that?
This one
I have
is
no idea.
locked, it looks like. This one's locked. So you have time to take them out if you want to. Okay. This, in theory, is something. Let's evaluate another item here. Again, we have 2 empty slots. So if somebody wants to gamble on that, it could have some value, you know? What is the value of emptiness? All these are terrible, though. These are not good. Search value of this. This is orb of augmentation levels, clearly. Some of them get up to regal. And this is just, it's just not the best. None of these things are good things. Do we even want an orb of augmentation? Would I rather have some gold for it? Yeah. I mean, we also need to consider the fact that we only have so much space in the selling area.
This is all we have.
I'd rather have 2,000 gold than the worse orb that's not any good. You can have this.
Gold is useless to me. Time is of the essence.
Next thing. Got this spear. What do you think? It's got +3 to level of all projectile skills. That's worth something. Mental DPS, physical DPS. There's some bigger numbers here. Ooh. First competitive thing, 1 divine. Up to 3,000 divine, or a mirror. It's got 6 hidden modifiers, which are, like, acceptable for the most part. 18 dexterity is not super impressive. But this spear might be our winning ticket here. It's got the 3 levels of projectile skills. That's the only thing that matters, essentially. +3 to projectile skills. What else we got in here? 4% increased physical damage. That's the same as that. Adds some damage. It's equivalent. Less attack speed than that. Mana gain per enemy kill. It's very similar. What are people asking for twice that price then? More increased physical damage, and some lightning damage, which we also have on here. Accuracy rating, critical hit chance, attack speed. I mean, I'd say that's probably better. I don't know. I'm saying just, it's very similar to this one. +5? Oh yeah, that's better. 4, 3. Put in just a, it's also level 59. So, I don't think anybody's really going to be spending a divine orb on something that's level 59. There's a level 56 one. I mean, DPS is a lot stronger though. It's also high quality. Also have to put stuff in to make that happen. Increase physical damage by a lot more. Plus more physical damage, some cold damage, crit, attack speed. I think a lot of our problem is that a lot of the things we get are going to be considerably lower level. Honestly, it's not going to be as good as these. These are +5 to level. This is +3 to all projectile skills. But a lot of elemental DPS. I can't see this being like the perfect run. Especially with that 1.3 to dexterity and all the slots filled. Let's try 1 divine, not get our hopes up.
Oh, it's you.
If we look at the currency exchange for a divine orb, that is 1,000 exalted orbs. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna really be
Yes.
right. And then shop. It's got +3 to the levels. It's something. If You want +3 to the levels, you have to pay for that. Because at that point, everything else is just almost irrelevant. Level of skill is better than everything else.
I'll do what
Is
I
what we're
can
gonna
to
say.
sell it for you.
We're trying our best here. Next thing, we got a shield. Oh boy. Got some middling numbers here. Maybe worth too crazy amount. It's very middling. Compared to this has more max life and more elemental resistances for one exalted. Half-life, more elemental resistance, just a lot better. Even this one. We got one empty. Gosh, where are the other? Everything here is just so bad. Just really not impressive in any way, shape, or form. See if we can get. I've been selling things for a regal orb. I guess we can sell for a regal orb.
Yes?
First out here. Making choices. Here we go. Regal orb. I don't know. Honestly, if we sell anything, that's a plus because it gets it out of our inventory. Here's a weapon without +2 everything. Oh, it's just awful. It is just atrocious. It's got okay base physical and elemental damage, but the modifiers are just nothing. That is a regal orb at best. I mean, it's got potential with empty modifiers. Yeah. Or the other hidden ones. The hidden ones are better. Go for a regal orb. We should probably look through here and see if anything's actually worth more. Maybe stuff that's only worth one regal orb
I'm
actually
sure
sells
someone will
faster.
want that.
Or nobody wants it. That's also an option. I don't know. How about this helmet? Examine it. That is worth an orb of augmentation, it looks like. It is not good. I will take the cash for that, thanks.
Quickly. As expected.
2,000 gold for me.
Of course.
How about this helmet? Is this any better? Alright, looking at it. We got regal orb value. Increased rarity of items found. It's not very impressive. The evasion rating and energy shield are also really weak. Just has no good attributes on it. And it's lower level than anything else. That's not worth anything.
What is it? This is all we have. As expected. Of course.
Expecting most of this stuff to not be worth anything. Shouldn't be too surprising. These boots, they're not looking too hot so far. Those are all very low numbers. Worth augmentations. Yeah.
Yes. A useful
Nope.
trade. Time is of the essence.
Possession. Here's some gloves. They have middling numbers there. Also, it's like the highest number. Tearing tags. Roll. It's 4.3 about 5.7. So, could be worse. It's worth a regal. Maybe regal. Could be maybe exalted. Maybe. Damage bonus. Damage. Leeching. That's just more leeching than ours is. That's more, and that's more. That's more, and that's more. Orb of Alchemy. Still more. These are level 65 at least. That's basically regal orb level. We compare it to other things.
Hmm?
And
Someone is bound to buy that.
You would think. Info on this. Yeah, kind of basic. Projectile speed, accuracy. Okay. This might have some value. Show hit modifier. It's got a piercing chance that nobody's too excited about. Projectile speed. That's what this one has. Also, accuracy, damage, and life. We have cold damage is also equivalent. Projectile speed. Accuracy rating. That's got 5 times more accuracy rating. Wild. Yeah, these plus to accuracy ratings are like way stronger. Here's this one. Speed. It's got slightly more piercing. Attack speed. It's also better. Add some damage. Transfer Services roll plus bonus. For level 66 item. Projectile speed. Damage. Piercing is worthless, apparently. For 1 exalted. I don't know.
Oh, it's you.
Buy or something. Man shot. One. Exalted.
Someone is bound to buy that.
What else? What else we got? More helmets. Are these helmets worth anything? There's some not great modifiers so far. Is worth nothing.
Yes? Quickly. A useful trade. Time is
There's at least some information. I can actually work with that. Here is a quarterstaff. And it's worth about a nickel, turns out.
What is it? Quickly.
Sell.
As expected.
Sell.
Go.
Okay. Another hat. How about that? Awful. Worthless. It's got empty possibilities. The possibility just is not there.
What is it? Choose what you need. Gold is useless.
Especially since you'd have to spend the Exalted Orbs to see what the bonuses would be. And if it's worth less than the Exalted Orbs you put into it, it's just kind of a huge waste. Look at this. Those are decent. There's some decent stuff in there. Ooh. It's level 59, so it's gonna be a little bit less. What's this got? More armor and energy shield. Armor, energy shield, increase armor, energy shield, maximum. 40% of armor also applies to elemental damage. 43% increase energy shield recharge rate. These are being put in for Chaos Orb value. But again, they are all way higher level. So someone wants just a basic start. It's got 2 empty modifiers too. I can see that having some value. Nothing really comparable in here, apparently. It's just lower rolls on pretty much all of these comparatively. All elemental resistances, shield, armor, stun threshold. It's got the possibility of being something. And 1 hidden modifier, which is also just a resistance, which is also pretty good. Let's put this in for a Chaos Orb. I don't know.
Hail.
At a certain point, when there's not as many things that compare, that's kind of what you want to see, really. Put this in for a Chaos Orb.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Yeah. Possible. There's a possibility. Examine you. Starting off with some decent numbers. That's worth maybe something. Level 66, which is also a little bit better. Increase critical hit chance for attack. It's got like attack speed, Just tiny bits of bonus damage. It's not super impressive. Accuracy, critical hit chance. That's even double more than we have. Plus dexterity. Not sure that's super worth it. Especially with all of those. I mean, it's got 20%, 30% increased arrow speed. That worth something? That's 100% of something. It's 100% of the 20 to 30, I guess, which is worth nothing. In total, it's really not as good as it looks. Tiering 2 out of 8, 1 out of 8, 5 out of 8. A lot of low tier, good roll, total things. With an empty modifier, though. Is this worth anything? It's got half the critical hit chance bonus of any of these. I feel like it's not worth as much. Because of all these minuscule extra damage bonuses. This is just a bonus quiver. It is kind of comparable. We can try.
Hail.
1 exalted.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
I'm not getting my hopes up on a lot of these, honestly. Here's a belt. It's terrible.
What is it?
Refund house passives.
Speak. Choose
So-
what you need. As expected.
Mebelt.
Indeed.
Here's a bunny. It's got decent to spirit, which could have some value. Alright. I'm level 65. Armor and energy shield decent. Spirit's decent. 7 hidden modifiers are kind of Strength. Intelligence. Lightning resistance. Some armor. Fighting. Armor and energy shield. 56 total resistances. You only got 20% resistance in here. And the 55 spirit. Can't forget the spirit. We else in here have some spirit? This one has a spirit. That's also more. This one also has spirit. There's a shield and that and life. Spirit and cold resistance, life resistance. That's a lot more elemental resistance. That's where it's not quite living up to the best ones here. 1 exalted.
Can I help?
Oh, yeah, at certain points, 1 exalted even worth considering. And shop.
I'm sure someone will
Right.
want that.
Another boots. Start with awful everything. It's worthless.
What is it? These are our supply. A useful trade.
Nope.
Time is of the essence.
I'm just gonna find the singular diamonds in the rough here. This ain't gonna be it. Salted. Empty slot. There's level 52. Dubious.
Have an order?
Shop. What salted? Okay.
Hail.
Some of these aren't locked in here anymore. I guess they've waited long enough they can come out now. Something like that. We've emptied up this section. That's at least something. Let's put some things in here. Got a 6 value critical damage bonus here. Some leech stuff. Yeah. Bow fires an additional arrow. Yes, that also happens. That's got a lot more than ours does. This is more similar. That is maybe an exalted worth.
Can I help?
Sure.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
Well, we're trying. What else we got? Info on you. Not looking good. Maybe a regal orb. It's got +4 level of all melee skills. That's worth not much. Tags minus 1.5. Attack minus 1.5. It's 4 level melee skills. Light radius is worthless. Aim say increase elemental damage with attacks. Also not something anybody wants apparently. And hit modifiers are also just awful. If you're really desperate for a +4 level of all melee skills, you'll give me a regal orb for it.
Yes?
Chomp. Regal orb. Okay. Let's try another staff. It's missing the level of skills, but it does have some cast speed. Which is cold damage, increased cast speed. Yeah. It's nothing crazy. Not going to get anybody excited. One exalted orb.
Have an order?
We're gonna put this.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Okay. Chill duration on you. Not good. Not good stats in here. It's got some bonus life. That's pretty much it. Alright, it's got some armor. It's got some shield. Nice life a little bit. Not the worst I've seen. It's better than that. That was fire resistance though. 46. Exalted.
Seems like a good deal.
Maybe. Any of these could be just wildly off-priced, but you never know. This one has not very many counterparts. It's got some decent elemental resistances, which is definitely worth something. Shield recharge. 2%, it's 37. It's also level 52. So if you're desperate for elemental resistances, you can buy this for an exalted orb.
Have an order?
It just fills in the slot perfectly
Is
for
that
you.
a good price for that?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
What else we got? Armor. Not looking great. That is low.
Yes? Choose what you need. I will make use of
Like
this.
3,000 gold instead. Piece of armor here. Not starting off too good. Nope.
Speak. Quickly.
You really want
Indeed.
very specific things. And then you have something worth something. Here's some big numbers. Still all level projectile skills. Elemental damage to attacks. Value 6. This could be something. Okay. It's item level 67, which is like worse than all these, but still. Let's drop it down by a bit. Percent plus 2. That's a little 60. Well, 80. That drops this down by a lot then. It's also got 2 empty modifiers. But realistically, what is this worth besides just the modifiers on it? It's not going to get worse. It's very similar. 4 life, mana, fire damage, physical damage. It has 2 to 2 physical damage. That's definitely worse. But then 19 elemental, which is also much worse. Some accuracy. Go like, so it's a lower level and not quite as good. But 10 exalted. I don't know.
Hail.
Put in some cheaper options. People can
I'll do what I
take
can
the
to
cheaper,
sell it for you.
worse stuff. Fire quiver. Alright. So there's some decent numbers there. Elemental damage, attack speed, there's a bonus, no accuracy. It's got empty modifier slots. This goes from maybe something to probably nothing. I think I'm just going to be spending divine orb levels on lower level stuff like this. Just critical damage. That's a lot more critical damage. They have also the same attack speed. Accuracy rating, fire damage. Just a little bit more too. 2 exalted.
Can I help?
Just filling the world up with cheap options.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Because we're not going to be getting most things that are super valuable. This is not good. You can tell by the way that it is.
What is
But we can't tell by the way that it is.
Choose what
So
you
we got
need.
this whole
Gold
system
is
here.
useless. Time is of the essence.
So that clears out that one and that one. Now we just have this box full.
Yes?
No
What's
space
new?
for here. Got a lot of space for 3s. Can we move stuff around? Not freely. We have a tall 4, a 2, 1 tall 4, 2x4, some 3s. Let's examine some stuff here. Any of these worth something? Something you can do attacks per second, elemental DPS. It's only 9%. So way more elemental DPS. It's all a lot better. I'm level 49. Yeah. It's gonna generally be worse. That's super impressive. I'm gonna try to get something of value in here. Ain't really it. Those 2 little chaos spells. That's already 3. With maybe 1. Increased cast speed. Also, I'm level 43. So, that's not worth anything. 9. Beaches. Light radius. I was actually putting some light radius that's having value. Weird. Can you just get out of here? Put this in for 1, Exalted.
Can I help? Is that a good price for that?
Let's try to find a 2x2 here that we could sell for something. These boots have movement speed. I really want to start with that and go crazy. Checking Regal Orb. That's 20%. Let's increase movement speed. Life regen. Really wants the 20%. You get 20% for cheaper. No reason to buy this. I'm just gonna be worrying about 10% anything. There's like one other 10%er trying to sneak in here. That's not worth much. Let's some other shoes. These ones are no, shut up. I'd like to see what the thing I'm looking at is. Go away. That's not going away. No. How about these ones? Twos. Compared to Regal. Max life, but then actually good things. Energy shield, excellent stun threshold. It's 195 stun threshold. All that's worth. Doesn't compare well. Does it though? Here's 30% movement speed. Care resistance, stun threshold, rarity of items found. That's an exalted orb, I guess. We're just trashing these. Yeah. So, and shop.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Okay. What else we got here? Lightning bolt.
Go on. These are our supplies. Gold is useless to me, indeed.
Okay. Let's not one more big thing in here. These are not good numbers. Worthless. Oh, this bow. Alright. Strive strong with the physical and elemental DPS. Hang for a second. These are all acceptable. It's Regal Orb level, it looks like. These are all higher level. This ring is like exalted. Do one exalted for that. The shield worth a lot more, maybe? I'll put more expensive stuff in there. Answer is no, shield's worthless. Okay.
Go on.
So,
Quickly. I will make use of this, indeed.
This in here for one exalted. At some point, the question is, would it be more worth it
Is that a good
to
price
just
for that?
look for more
I
orbs
have
instead?
no idea.
Yeah, a lot of 3 highs we can put in here. Get some options. Here is not great numbers, and a negative 0.1 on that. All right. Oh, there's a lot of different things on here. Nothing very impressive. So I'm level 49 too. No. $59, middling. Max life, And attributes. That's better. Maybe one regal.
What is it? These are our supply. Gold is
Generally, we just need to be a higher level here, it seems.
Can I help?
Da-da-da-da. Regal orb.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Huh. What else we got? Not good. Stance on these. Elemental resistances, but overall, very middling. Even these have higher amounts comparatively. So, one regal maybe. Probably not.
What is it? Quickly. As expected. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, there's like one thing in here that,
Help?
in theory, could be worth something, but for the most part,
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
just a pile of the things that we found. Old body? It's worth something. It is not. It is not worth something. It's level 59. That's a no. How about this? Also level 59. And also not very good. You put some wands in here instead. Those are some terrible bonuses on that. Fire damage and spell damage. It's got some hidden spots. It could be a regal orb, I guess. We're kind of dreaming here more than anything.
These are our supplies.
It's level 46. That's
I will make use of this. Time is of the essence.
What else we got? 58 wand with +3 level to all fire spells. Okay. We're starting off strong here. With an exalted orb value of 1. Yeah, it's better than we normally do.
What's new?
Fire spell.
Can I help?
To other people, in theory. 1 exalted orb.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Huh. This it does not have level. It is not very good. It's got some spell damage and 2 empty slots, so it's kind of worse than every other option. Increased crit, range, light radius, attribute requirements, mana per kill. Nah. Some other smaller things that'll fit in. Elemental resistances. Oh. And empty spots. Go for a regal. I don't know.
Yes. These are our supplies. Gold is useless to me. Indeed.
Something. Probably
Oh,
not, though.
It's you.
There's so many things in here that have been posted for like months. I really wonder at some point.
Is that a good price for
Anything
that?
worth anything in here.
I have no idea.
And we can only fit this amulet. Let's say you amulet. You say, how about a regal orb? That's what you say. Worse than most things. That's some evasion rating. I don't know.
Oh, it's you.
Sure. Regal orb.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Okay. So in total of things we have in here, we have an exalted, 15 exalted, a regal, a divine, which I'm not expecting on that actually. Regal, regal, exalted, regal, regal, exalted, 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 10 exalted for that one maybe. Exalted, exalted, chaos orb. That's better. Exalted, 2 exalted, regal, regal, exalted, regal, regal, exalted. We got this one for 10, exalted. This one for 15. And the hopes on this shield for a chaos orb, and this for a divine orb, which is not going to happen. Or with the information we have here. We'll see if anything sells. Earnings? None. Okay. Well, at least let us clear out some space here. That's at least something. That's at least something. Anything else in here worth anything in theory? Maybe. Kinda. Sorta. Maybe. This is level 43. Maybe an exalted regal, and no. Okay. Cleaned everything up at least.
This is all we
That's
have.
something.
A useful trade.
Anyways, we can get back out there, find new stuff that's most likely not going to be worth anything. In theory. Next time. Goodbye.